get you out of there, don't we, eh? I'll come round your side and I'll get you out.
Ambulance, please. And a fire brigade. Anyone you can send.
Let's try and get her a bit further away. Okay, here we go, my love. Oh, okay, we've got you. On my count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Kerry, I'm sorry about in recess. I couldn't think straight. All I wanted to do...
I'm just pleased he's all right.
Don't mind. I know you saved him. Thank you. Come back and see Kerry in a little bit, yeah?
I don't know, she was a little bit unpredictable, my mum.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, no, Mum, I didn't mean that. It was just that me and Rachel wondering how long you'd be staying.
Oh, what are you doing still here, anyway? Haven't you got a job to do?
Yeah.
Well, go on, then. Because you're no bloody use here. Is he, love? Besides, me and Rachel are going out in a bit.
Are we? I didn't...
Yeah, look, I think Rachel'd rather stay here, you know, Mum.
Oh, who asked you, you soft lump?
No, I've got loads of things to do around the flat.
I'm not taking any excuses, love. I've made up my mind. I'm taking you down that hairdresser's and getting this lot sorted out.
Well, I can wash it here.
I won't take no for an answer. Will I, Christian? Can't stand flab. Not in any shape or form. This is the lad who was going to be the next Wayne Sleep. Fought night and day with his dad to get in that dancing school. And now, look at him. Oof, about as much stickability as a slug on ice. Are you growing them coffee beans or what?
Oh, it's ready now, Mum.
I could never let myself go like that. I mean, I'm at aerobics 3 times a week. Well, stick it down there, will you? God give you a brain. Use it.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Oh, don't have a bending like that. Not with her back.
I'm all right.
No, he can do it.
There you go, Mum.
Hope it's better than his tea. Oh, you stupid bloody simpleton! Get a cloth!
Do you know a Damon Morton?
I do, yeah. I loathe him. And I've tried to keep Cheryl away from him. That's why we moved here. We used to live 2 doors away from him. Cheryl babysat for them. He's got 2 kids. She was only 15 when it started.
What started?
Is that what you're here for? Well, thank God somebody's doing something about him. I told him he was lucky I didn't get the police on him.
Was this good all if your daughter was underage? Why didn't you report him?
Because Cheryl was hysterical. She said she loved him. And then if I did anything against him, she'd run off with him.
And is she still seeing him?
I hope to God she isn't. She swore she wouldn't.
So you wouldn't know if he was here last Sunday night?
You just want to know about Damon for?
He hasn't been here, Cheryl, has he?
Yeah, he has, as a matter of fact, every Saturday and Sunday. Oh. Feel better now, do you?
At least you had the common decency not to bring that slut with you, Roy. Say goodbye to your father.
Look, Ivy.
Is it all right to come in?
No!
Roy! How are you, John?
You too!
That brought you up last week, were they dry?
And that, as they say, is nail art.
It's amazing. Isn't this amazing? This, Joyce.
Do you like the Diamante?
No, the whole thing. Do you ever think it was a blessing losing the farm? Do you ever think that? Oh, here he is. Hey, listen, York Minster Clive last week, my mother. I mean, she loved the coach, but your commentary, the things she came back with. I didn't know York Minster had been used to house evacuees from the Spanish Civil War.
Coffee, Dillis.
How often are they happening now?
Every 20 minutes still.
So they're not increasing. Well, that's something anyway.
They're not stopping either. Isn't there anything you can do?
All we can do is hope that the drip will take effect, or that the contractions will stop of their own accord. I'm sorry. Emma.
It's dark. What time is it?
8:30.
It's just slept for ages. Have I had any more contractions?
You'd have soon woken up if you had. You might want to wake your husband for this.
No, man.
You've gone about 8 hours without any contractions, so I think we can safely say they've stopped.
Really? You mean it's over?
We'll arrange for some blood tests and keep you in overnight, just to be sure. But all being well, you can go home tomorrow.
So, is everything okay? Is the baby okay?
Your baby's fine. It's got a good, strong heartbeat. It's unusual for contractions like this to stop, but it does happen. You're very lucky. By the way, I thought you might like this. It's a picture from the scan we took when you came in.
Hi.
Hi.
What brings you around here?
You?
What for?
You promised you'd be in touch.
Yeah, well, I was going to ring you tonight, you know.
So, you'll be glad I saved you the trouble.
Too right, I am.
Hi. You going through the rotors for the school runs, are you?
Something like that, yeah.
We got a bit involved with what we were doing.
Right, well, you carry on, because I'm going to clock off now, and I'll see you at home when you get done.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Barbara Stanford.
Kathy Glover.
And you must be Alice.
Hi. This is Andrew Fraser, a friend of mine.
Right then, if you'd like to come through, I'll see what I can do for you. Could you hold all calls, please?
I knew something was wrong as soon as I walked through the door. There was an atmosphere.
An atmosphere?
Yes, it's not a happy home. You know how you can tell. Not that they hid it, far from it, as a matter of fact. I heard them arguing. It was hard not to.
Well, lots of people argue.
Yes, but this was different.
In what way different?
I don't know. I could just tell, that's all. Look, Alice was walking around on eggshells most of the time. She was subdued, withdrawn. Is that what you want to hear? All I know is she wasn't her normal self.
Her normal self? But you've already told me that this was the first time you'd seen Alice in nearly 2 years. Children change. You're very emotionally involved with Alice, aren't you?
Well, of course I am. I'm her auntie, and I'm not going to stand by and watch her being mistreated.
But you've no proof that she is being mistreated.
She was unhappy, and that's enough for me.
But not for the courts, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Kathy, but you haven't a leg to stand on. You wanted to know your legal position? Well, that's it, I'm afraid. Sorry to be so blunt. I don't think you realise the seriousness of the situation. The courts take a pretty dim view of people taking the law into their own hands, which, let's face it, is what you've done. The bottom line is, you could be charged with abduction.
Abduction?
Yes, Kathy, abduction. Because in the eyes of the law, that's what you're guilty of.